Hello, welcome back to IronTalks About. It's funny how Mortal Kombat on Nintendo's tiny Android tablet plays crap and looks ugly, and yet on a Nintendo DS it looks surprisingly well and works very good. So I thought, why not check out Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate on Nintendo DS, primarily because it's on the DS. So yeah. The DS version of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was released on November 12, 2007, and was developed and published by Midway. Very interesting. Midway's made a lot of good games, some that you guys obviously have played over the years, including myself. What's interesting is that it obviously has all the playable characters and, of course, unlockables with a few secret characters. For the unlockable characters, they have Elena, Ermac, and Sub-Zero Classic. For the secret characters, you have Noob Saibot and Human Smoke. Or just Smoke. I don't understand why it has human, but it's just Smoke. Of course, both being secret characters, playable through hacking, or just by using a weird code that I have no idea how to access. Of course, being a DS game, that means that most of the action was on the bottom part of the screen, with the top having instructions like basically command lists for each character, which I find interesting. Of course, since I was playing this on a Nintendo 2DS, it felt kind of weird considering the top screen is bigger and the bottom screen is obviously almost a similar size to the original DS. But of course, it's still in DS mode, meaning it would just be the original ratio as it would be on a normal DS. I will say the CPUs are a bit rough in this game, obviously if you play arcade mode, or if you just don't play Mortal Kombat in general like myself. But I will say this port is very interesting, even though this is a sprite-based game. Obviously, this was at a time where past Mortal Kombat games were basically sprites before they reached the 3D concept that we have today. But it is good to have an option to play Mortal Kombat on the go, which is interesting considering Mortal Kombat 9 is on the PlayStation Vita and was never released on the Nintendo 3DS. Quite big shocker right there. But what does this game have that a few others don't have? Well, we have local wireless. We can use Nintendo DS Play to just play the same game with one cartridge, which honestly is pretty good. Or you can just play with the same cartridge assuming another friend also has the game as well on their DS. Very good, nice ability to have considering this is a portable version of a Mortal Kombat game. On top of that, this game also has the ability to play online, which is interesting. Unfortunately, I don't know if Wi-Fi supports this game, so I never got a chance to test it. But it is good that at least this game at one point had the ability, considering Mortal Kombat is such a huge franchise, especially since this is a portable version of the game on a Nintendo console, or system if you will. So, would I play this game on the go? Well, there are a few things I do like, but there are a few things I don't. For starters, it's really hard to do commands in this version specifically, and it's hard to tell if it's just controls or I'm just doing it very wrong as usual. Don't get me wrong, even though I'm very glad the controls are a bit rough in this version, I'm very happy that they have the command list on the top part of the screen, for I would most likely be looking at it on the top, I guess, whereas the bottom part of the action where the buttons are located, I guess it would make sense to do that layout considering I would rather have a way to look what button I'm pressing versus what, depending on the situation of where I'm at on the stage. Especially since you just play Mortal Kombat 9 on the PlayStation Vita and just take the game everywhere you go from there. But at the same time, that will also depend if the person you visit or just randomly come up with also has a Vita as well. So furthermore, I would prefer this over a Vita, pretty much honestly, if I had a choice. Like this game, you can have the ability to play locally, assuming the person has another card of theirs on their DS, or you could just use DS download play. So honestly, I would go with this version of the game, and honestly, despite the controls, I would rather play it this way. But what do you guys think? Would you guys rather play this game on a console or play it on the go? Obviously, for me, I'd rather play this on a console, like any other Mortal Kombat game, obviously. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more IronTalks about in the course of the games. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.